session, we are going to talk about finding the center and radius of the circle given its equation. Letter A, if the equation is in the standard form, and letter B, if the equation is in the general form. Let's start with find the center and radius of the circle given its standard form. Let's have first the standard form. What's the standard form of a circle? We have x minus h squared plus y minus k squared is equals to r squared. Ang hinahanap natin ay si center, which is h and k, and then ang ating r. So, for us to find h and k, ito na yon. This is your h, and this is your k. So, C, our center is, ang h natin ay si positive 3, ang k natin is si positive 4. Ganun lang kasimple. Ayun na siya. Huwag nyo isasama yung sign niya, ha? So, positive siya. Kasi pag sinubstitute mo yung 3 dito sa x minus h, it is minus 3. So, tatama siya. Pero kung ito ay positive, gagawin mo siyang negative. Change mo lang yung sign. Is it clear? Next, r. Paano mo naman makukuha si r? So, how will you get it? So, si r squared ay equal kay 25. So, r squared is equals to 25. Solve for r. Square root both side. Cancel with squared, square root, then r na lang matitira. Ang sagot dyan is positive and negative 5. Ang radius natin is always positive, therefore, your r is positive 5 units. Lagi pong positive ang r, ha? Always take note that this is always positive. So, this is 5 units. Ayan na, meron na tayong r. So, ganun lang po kasimple kumuha ng center at saka radius given the standard form. Let us have more examples. Number 2. Our given is x squared plus y squared is equals to 49. Let's now find for h and k. Your center is h and k. Since etong x squared plus y squared ay wala ka namang makikitang kasunod pa, so therefore it is 0 and 0. Ganun lang kasimple. Diba? Meaning, nasa origin yung kanyang center. Now, what is your radius now? So, this one is 49, that is r squared is equals to 49. Find the square root of 49. Cancel. Your r is equals to positive and negative 7. So, ang i-consider mo uli ay simple, always positive. So, ang sagot natin is 7 units. Lagi pong positive dapat ang inyong sagot for the radius. Yan na yung sagot mo. Okay? Next tayo. Let us have number 3. We have here center. So, this is your h. Wala ka ulit k. So, therefore, ang h mo, since positive ito, ang sagot mo dito ay negative 4. Wala ka ulit k. So, therefore, 0 ang k mo. So, that is your center. Now, let us have the radius. So, 1. So, r squared is equals to 1, square root both side. Therefore, ang r mo is positive and negative 1. So, always consider that the radius is always positive. So, we have 1. 1 unit. Okay, we're done. Another example. Number 4. Given x squared plus the square root of y plus 10 is equals to 50. Let us have your h and k. So, dito wala ka uling h. So, therefore, 0 ang h mo. Then, this is your k. Since positive ito, gagawin mong negative ang iyong k. So, negative 10. Ayan na. Meron ka ng center. Next, let us have your r. So, this one, for the r, we have r squared is equals to 50. Square root both sides. Square root both sides. Cancel. You have here r is equal to. Ngayon, hanap ka ngayon ng factors ni 50 kung saan yung isa is perfect square. Since si 50 is not perfect square, diba? So, the factors of 50, kung saan yung isa ay perfect square, we have 25 multiplied by 2. Diba? 25 times, so the answer is 50. 25 is a perfect square. Is it clear? So, r is equals to, anong square root ni 25? The square root of 25 is 5. Labas mo sa ng radical sign. Then, just copy square root of 2. Ayan na yung r mo. So, therefore, your r here is 5 square root of 2 units. Is it clear? Let's move with number 5. Given square root of x plus 8 squared plus y minus 1 squared is equals to 31. So, let us find the h and k. So, your h here is, since positive ito, ang magiging sagot mo dito ay negative. So, minus 8. Next, ang iyong k, we have, since negative 1 ito, so magiging naman siyang positive 1. So, that is your center. Now, let's have your radius. So, this one is r squared is equals to 31. Square root both sides, square root, cancel, cancel. So, your r is square root of 31. May factors pa ba ngayon si 31? Wala na. So, kung wala na siyang factors, no need to simplify. Therefore, ang r mo ngayon ay square root of 31 units. So, that's the answer. Let's have another example. Number 6. Square root of x minus 1 plus the square root of y plus 3 equals to 99. Let's have the center. Your h is, since negative ito, positive na siya, 1. Then, ang k mo, which is positive ito, kailangan ang sagot mo ay negative 3. Ganun lang kasimple. Then, let us have your r. So, r squared is equals to 99. Square root mo both sides, square root, cancel, cancel. r is equals to the square root of 99. Now, isip ka ulit ng factors ni 99 kung saan yung isang factor is a perfect square. So, we have 9 times 11. Diba? So, 9 times 11 is 99. Si 9 is a perfect square. So, r is equals, what's the square root of 9? The answer here is 3. Yung 3, labas mo. We have 3 square root of 11. So, that is your r. So, ang r natin is 3 square root of 11 units. Do not forget the unit sign kasi po, sukat po yung radius. Is it clear? So, that is how you are going to find for the center and radius given the standard form. Let's move in letter B, where the given is in the general form. Find the center and radius of the circle given its general form. Before we have that, let us have a review of completing the square and factoring of perfect square trinomial. So, ito yung i-apply natin para makuha natin yung center and radius ni general form. Is it clear? So, we have the first one, x squared plus 6x plus blank. We are going to complete the square. So, for us to find the square, for us to complete the square, find natin yung b. Ano yung b? Kasi dito is a trinomial, a quadratic. Yung a mo, ito yung nasa quadratic mo. Yung b, ito yung nasa linear. Pag sinabing quadratic, nasa second power. Pag sinabing linear, yung nasa 1 lang yung kanyang power. Then, ang c mo, that is your constant. Is it clear? So, kumbaga doon sa dati mong lesson, ito yung gumagamit ka ng quadratic formula, you are going to find for a, b, and c. Okay? So, let's find for b. Ang b natin dito is si positive 6. Then, afterwards, divide mo yun sa 2. Then, 6 divided by 2, we have 3. Yung sagot mo, i-squared mo. 3 squared, the answer is 9. So, that is the missing number. So, yun yung na-complete na natin yung square mo. Ngayon, etong given mo na to, ang tawag na sa kanya ay perfect square trinomial na yan. So, ipa-factor na natin yan. Ibabalik na natin siya sa square of a binomial. So, how? So, square root lang ni x squared ay x. Then, copy the sign, we have plus. Then, square root ni 9, we have 3. Then, squared. O, ganun lang kasimple. Okay? Next tayo. Number 2. So, we have y squared minus 10y plus blank. Let us complete the square. Find natin to. So, what is your b? Your b is negative 10. Ito yung b mo, negative 10. Divide mo lang kay 2. The answer is negative 5. Then, afterwards, squared mo. Negative 5 squared, the answer is 25. So, ito yung ilalagay mo dun sa blank. Yan. So, ngayon, perfect square trinomial na uli. So, factors natin, gagawin na natin siyang square of a binomial. Square root ni y squared, we have y. Then, si negative, just copy. Then, square root ni 25, we have 5. Then, squared. Ganun lang kasimple. So, kung gusto mo i-check ito, punta ka ulit doon sa squaring of a binomial. Anong square ni y? We have y squared. Si 5, multiply mo sa 2. 5 times 2, 10. 10 times y, we have minus 10y. Then, square mo yung 5, the answer is plus 25. Ayun, lumabas. Same siya. Okay? So, that is it. So, kailangan mong alam mo kung paano mag-complete the square at saka factoring of the perfect square trinomial. Ganun lang siya kasimple. So, now, we can now go with find the center and radius of the circle given its general form. Let's have the first example. Given x squared plus y squared minus 225 equals to 0. It is in the general form. So, how will you find this one? So, ngayon, itong constant mo, lipat mo sa kabilang side. Yun yung lagi mong uunahin. Yung constant term, yung walang variable, lipat mo sa kabilang side. So, this one, just copy. So, we have x squared plus y squared is equal, since negative magiging positive, 225. Dito, makikita na natin agad yung center niya at saka yung radius. So, wala siyang h at saka k, therefore, ang center niya ay 0 and 0. Meaning, ang center niya ay nasa origin. So, clear? Then, your r squared is equals to 225. Square root mo lang both side. Cancel, cancel. What is the square root of 25? We have 225. We have r is equals to positive and negative 15. Again, consider always the positive. So, r is equals to 15. Answer, r is equals to 15 units. Okay. So, this is your answer. So, madali pa yan. Let's move with the next example. Number 2. Given x squared plus y squared minus 6x minus 6y minus 31 is equal to 0. First step, si constant term, lipat mo sa kabilang side. So, we have x squared plus y squared minus 6x minus 6y is equal to positive 31. Ngayon, pagsamahin mo ngayon yung mga x at saka yung y. So, x muna tayo. X squared minus 6x plus blank. Maglagay ka na ng blank. Then, open and close parenthesis. Kasi magko-complete the square tayo. Plus, yung y squared naman. Y squared minus 6y plus blank is equal to 31. Then, kung ano yung ma-add natin dito, yun din yung ma-add mo sa kabilang side. So, clear? Let us complete the square. What is b here? Our b here is negative 6. Si negative 6, divide mo by 2, the answer is 3. Squared mo, the answer here is 9. Just write 9 here. Next, ano yung b mo dito? Negative 6 pa rin. Divide mo by 2, the answer is 3. Then squared, the answer here is 9. Nag-add ka ng 9 dito, kailangan mag-add ka sa kabilang side din ng 9. Nag-add ka dito ng 9, kailangan mag-add ka rin sa kabilang side ulit ng 9. Is it clear? Next, punta ka na ngayon kay factoring. Anong square root ni x squared? We have x. Square root ni 9, since negative ito, minus dito. Ang square root ni 9, we have here 3. Squared. Ayan na. Plus y naman. Square root ni y squared, we have here y. Square root ngayon ulit ni 9, minus ulit kasi negative ito, we have here 3. Then squared. Then equals to 31 plus 9, we have 40. 40 plus 9, we have 49. Ayan na. Ngayon, nakapunta ka na ngayon kay standard form. Since may standard form ka na, kayang-kaya mo nang alamin kung sino ang iyong center. Ang center natin, since negative ito, magiging na itong positive. Ito ay minus ulit, magiging ulit positive. Ayan na ang center mo. What is your R? This one is R squared equals to 49. Square root both sides. We have R is equals to positive and negative 7. Always, the answer should be positive. So, therefore, ang R mo is 7 units. Yan na yung sagot mo. You have now your center and the radius. Let's have another example. Saglit lang pala. Meron pa po pala tayong another way para ma-solve si center and radius using a formula. Ito po yun. Here is the formula for the center and radius. For the center, x-coordinate, we have negative d over 2. For y-coordinate, negative e divided by 2. For the radius, so we have 1/2 of the square root of d squared plus e squared minus 4f. So, same given tayo. Tingnan natin kung makakakuha tayo ng center na 3, 3, and radius is 7 units. Let's have this one. We have find D. Let's find D, E, and F. Your D here is yung katabi ni X, which is negative 6. Ang E mo, katabi ni Y, which is negative 6 ulit. Then, ang F mo, we have negative 31. Yan. Then, let us solve for the center. We have C. Then, ang D mo, we have negative times negative 6 divided by 2. Ang E mo, negative times negative 6 ulit divided by 2. Simplify. Your center here is negative times negative 6 is positive 6 divided by 2. The answer is 3. Negative times negative 6, we have positive 6 divided by 2, we have positive 3. Okay. We have the same center. 3, 3. Correct. Let's have the radius. So, we have R is equal to 1/2 of the square root of, ang D natin ulit is negative 6 squared plus, ang E natin is negative 6 ulit squared minus 4 times, ang F mo is negative 31. Then, equals 1/2 square root of, simplify, 6 squared is 36, plus 6 squared ulit is 36. Then, this one is, dalawang negative magiging positive na rin. 4 times 31, the answer here is 124. Then, add mo tong tatlo, 124 plus 36 plus 36. So, we have 1/2 of the square root of 196. Then, square root ni 196 is 1/2 of 14. Ayan na. Then, 14, anong kalahati ni 14? The answer here is 7. So, same answer. Ang R mo is 7 units. Okay? So, ayun. So, nasa sa inyo kung gagamit ka ng completing the square or by using formula. Okay? Let's have another example. Number 3. X squared plus y squared plus 10x plus 4y minus 33 equals to 0. Let us apply again the completing the square. We have, pagsamahin na natin yung x, yung mga x. X squared plus 10x, then plus blank mo na yan. Then, plus ulit. We have here y squared plus 4y plus blank na yan. Then, equals to, eto lipat mo na sa kabilang side, it becomes 133. Next tayo, complete na natin yung square. Ang b mo dito ay 10. 10, divide mo by 2, the answer is 5. Then, squared mo, the answer here is 25. So, nag-add ka dyan ng 25, kailangan add ka rin dito ng 25. Do not forget yung 25 here. Next dito, 4 divided by 2, the answer here is 2. Squared mo, the answer here is 4. So, add ka dito ng 4, sa kabilang side, add ka rin ng 4. Ayan na. Then, this one, complete mo, factor mo na, x squared magiging x, then plus, anong square root ni 25? We have 5. Then, squared. Plus, anong square root ni y squared? We have y. Plus ulit. Then, si 4, square root ni 4, we have 2. Squared. Then, equals. Add mo to lahat. 133 plus 25 plus 4. So, we have 133 plus 25. The answer is 158 plus 4. We have 12 carry 1. 162. Equals to 162. So, that is your R. So, hindi pa yan. So, now, we can now find for the center. This is your H, and this is your K. Since positive ito, ang H mo magiging negative na. Negative 5. Since positive ito, yung K mo magiging ng negative. Negative 2. Ayun na yung center mo. Let's have the radius. So, yung radius mo ay R squared is equals to 162. Square root both side, cancel, cancel. Now, we are going to factors 162. So, what are the factors of 162 such that one factor is a perfect square? So, we have the square root of 81 times 2. If you multiply 81 times 2, the answer is 162. 81 is a perfect square. So, therefore, your R is equal to, what is the square root of 81? The answer is 9. Then, just copy square root of 2. Therefore, your R here is 9 square root of 2 units. So, this is now your center and then radius. Now, let us have the formula. Tingnan natin kung same yung magiging answer nila. Formula naman. So, let us have first your D, your E, and then your F. Ang D natin, we have 10. Ang E natin, we have 4. Ang F natin, we have negative 1, 3, 3. Then, let us substitute for the center. So, we have negative 10 over 2. Then, this one is negative 4 over 2. So, our center is negative 5 and negative 2. Tingnan natin kung parehas. Okay, we have the same one, negative 5 and negative 2. Next tayo, let us have the radius. R is equals to 1/2 of the square root of. Ang D natin, we have 10 squared, plus ang E natin, we have 4 squared, minus 4 times 133. So, it is equals to 1/2 of the square root of 10 squared, we have 100, plus 4 squared, we have 16, then negative 4 times, this one should be negative, times negative 133, we have positive 12 carry 1, 12, 13 carry 1, so we have 532. Then you will add this 3 is equals to 1/2 of the square root of, we have, add natin lahat, we have 8, 4, 5, 5, then 658. Then, we have here 1/2 of square root nun. Ngayon, isip ka ngayon ng factors nito na yung isa ay may perfect square. So, the answer here is, dito pala ay 4 lang pala. 6, 4, 8. Kasi 3 plus 1, we have 4. Ngayon, factors niyan. So, ang factors niya na merong perfect square ay si 3, 2, 4 times 2. Okay? Si 3, 2, 4 is a perfect square. So, we have here 1/2 of the square root of, square root ni 3, 2, 4 ay si 18. 18. Then, matitira dito ay square root of 2. Ngayon, anong kalahati ni 18? We have 9. So, we have 9 square root of 2 units. So, that is your R. Same as like this one. Okay? So, ngayon, makikita mo ang kanyang advantage at disadvantage. So, mas madali siyang kuhanin kapag center. So, ang disadvantage niya, kapag malaki na ang given mo dito sa atin, malalaki na given, mahirap na siyang hanapan ng square root. Okay? Pero kapag ikaw ay nag-completing the square, ayan, completing the square, madali mo agad makita yung kanyang radius. Okay? So, nasa sa inyo kung ano yung gagamitin nyo, kung ikaw ay gagamit ng completing the square or by using a formula. Is it clear? Let's have last example. Given x squared plus y squared minus 16y plus 48 is equals to 0. So, let us have use completing the square. Arrange muna natin. Pagtabi-tabihin lahat ng may pagkakaparehas sa variable. So, si x squared, wala na siyang katabi. So, wala nang x dyan eh. Plus, x squared na lang siya. Y squared, then we have minus 16y. Yan yung lalagyan natin ng plus blank. Okay? Then, equals to, si 48, lipat mo, magiging negative 48. Next tayo. So, x squared na lang to. Then, plus, complete natin tong square na to. So, si negative 16, we have here negative 16. It becomes 16 divided by 2. 16 divided by 2. We have here negative 8. Squared mo, the answer is 64. So, plus 64. Add ka dito ng 64. So, dito, mag-add ka rin ng 64. So, ulit. Copy mo. We have x squared plus. We have, factor na natin, y. Copy, minus. Square root na 64, we have 8 squared is equal to 64 minus 48. Answer, we have 16. Ayan na. Then, meron na tayong center. Since x squared lang to, 0 yan. Wala kang k eh. Then, h pala, sorry. Then, dito, yung k mo, we have negative to, magiging positive na. Positive 8. Then, your r, we have r squared is equals to 16. Square root mo both side. So, r is equals to square root ng 16, we have 4. R mo, we have 4 units. So, this is now your answer. Let's have the formula. Ulitin ko, option mo lamang kung gusto mong gamitin yung formula or hindi. Okay? So, let us have your D. Ang D natin dyan ay wala kasi wala tayong may variable na x lang. Then, ang E natin, we have here negative 16. Then, your F is positive 48. So, let us substitute. So, C is equals. So, 0 divided by 2, 0 na yan. Yun na yun eh. Next, this one is negative. Ang E mo, we have here negative times negative 16 divided by 2. So, your center here is 0. Then, negative times negative is positive 16. Positive 16 divided by 2, we have positive 8. So, as you can see, parehas tayo ng sagot ng center. Next tayo, doon na tayo sa radius niya. R is equals to 1/2 of the square root of. Ang D natin, we have 0 squared. Plus, ang E natin is negative 16 squared. Minus 4 times. Ang F natin is 48. Ayan. Simplify. We have 1/2 square root of 0 squared is 0. Then, plus 16 squared, we have 256. Then, negative 4 times 48, we have, since negative yon, minus to. 4 times 8, we have carry 4, carry 2, 16, 17, 18, 184. So, it is equal to 1/2 of the square root of 256 minus 184. We have 2 Sorry, this one should be 192. 192. So, kasi 4 times 8, we have here 32. Carry 3. Okay, 192. So, 256 minus 192, the answer is 64. Ngayon, anong square root ni 64? So, we have here 1/2 times 8. Ayan na, square root ni 64. Ngayon, anong kalahati ni 8? So, your R, we have 4 units. Ayan lang. So, ganun kapag naman formula, parehas naman siya ng sagot. So, again, it is your choice kung kayo gagamit ng completing the square o kaya ng formula. Is it clear? So, if you have any questions, just write your comment lang po. Then, thank you for listening. Bye-bye!